Hello, 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 hello. I am back today and we are playing something new. We are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is the first game, not number 2, that came out not that long ago. We are playing through the first one because, well, I'm not going to start with number 2, am I? That would be weird. So, yesterday we finished Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, almost 100% complete. Really annoyed, but I'd have to play the whole through the whole game again if I was to 100% complete it, and I really don't want to do that on stream. So I will do that in my own time at a later point. But today we are going to be playing and starting Kingdom Come Deliverance. So looking forward to this. Now I put this on the list because Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out not that long ago, and I was watching somebody play it, the beginning part anyway. I've not seen very much, and I was like, this looks really interesting and really fun. I'll put it on the list, but I'll put number 1 on the list. And obviously, we then got spun the game. Also, apologies for the delayed start. I've had a few technical issues that prevented me from getting started on time. But we are here, and yeah, we're gonna get to playing it. So let us switch over our screens and stuff. So hopefully this works. There we go. My camera was one of the things I was having an issue with before. Hi Yumi, how you do today? Okay, the game is not started just yet because I know there's a bit of an intro to the game, and I didn't want to start the game. I didn't want to have that intro play without having it on the stream and stuff. So yeah, there's just a little startup that I need to do. So just pin that there. Sorry, just sorting it out. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't take like a million years to start up like Indiana Jones did. We'll see. You doing good? You leave to go overseas in a week, so you're wrapping things up. Ooh, whereabouts are you going? And is it holiday or is it work related? Okay, apparently it's going to take a while for the game to load up. To be honest, I don't even know if I clicked it to play. No, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. We were just going to sit over the black screen for a while, I guess. Now, one thing I haven't done is sort out audio levels, so this might be loud. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. But at least it's working. Okay, it's loud. We might need to turn it down a little bit, but I'll wait for this to do.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Okay, interesting. Okay. So, let us click new game. We're gonna more realistic recommended for players who are familiar with essentials of combat and survival in the world of. No, I'm not. This is my first time playing the game. Normal mode. Oh wait, I need to sort out volume. Oh well, we'll sort it out after this, because I'm assuming there's an intro. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. But now, with his son Wenceslas, I do not know, the king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother, King Sigmund of Hungary. Oh my god, this goes far too fast. Now, I'm hoping this game runs alright. Don't worry, I will turn down the volume in a second.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Is there character creation in this game? Are we going to be sitting here a while doing character creation?
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
I'm assuming Henry is my character, right?
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
You can probably hear it,
Don't
right?
worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Don't worry, I'm gonna turn it down so it's not so loud and clear. But yes, you probably heard. Okay, so maybe. Oh.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Oh, hello, character. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you are not satisfied with them, do not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitation. Okay. Okay, you used the scroll to go through it. Okay. We were chatting in the tavern. I was dancing. I was with Bianca. I was working in the forge. I'm going to go with chatting in the tavern.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Matthias was teaching me archery. I was with Bianca. What does it matter? His eyebrows keep moving up and down. That's weird. What they did a second ago. What if they do it again? I don't know. That was funny. Okay, so let's go with some more.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Go to your father. Okay. Go to the fort. What? Okay, so we are lying then.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Cuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Okay, so it looks like we can go through all of them.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Ah, graze it out. Okay.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Okay. Interesting. Scaldits. Okay, let me just have a. How do I? Here we go. Okay, let me turn this down to here. See how that goes. No, I don't want to start a new game. Okay, cool. Breakfast is on the table. So where's cheese? Cheese for breakfast. What is my name? Grommet. Well, I worked out a punch. To eat any food, pick it up in the inventory. In the tab of food. Hey, I was reading that. There you go. There you go. How do I get to my inventory? There we go. So I've got cheese, 2 bits of cheese, Dorkies, a green shirt. Can I? Oh, I can unequip it. Interesting. Old boots. What? Why did that take off my shirt? Oh, it's because I didn't click on it. Ew. A red scarf. Trousers. And then trunk keys. Interesting, okay. So this is weight, this is price. Okay, cool. So, how do I know how hungry I am? Ah, there. Hunger. Now, I'm guessing that's not actually that hungry. Eat. Oh, I have to hold it. Yeah, now I'm maxed out on hunger. Okay, that's fine. Wait. Let me go back in there. Got player. So much to learn. So much to learn. So I can learn one of these 5 things, I guess. You'll last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. When dirty, you'll have 5% more charisma when talking to women. However, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth by 30%. That's kind of funny, you know. Your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day. Increase in sight of distance. Increases the sight distance of fast travel. So you notice events on the way sooner. And your chances of evading also increase by 10%. That's actually quite good, actually. You grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. Why would I want any of these things? Like, this is the only one that actually has good stuff. Like, how do I learn this? Can I even learn it? Do you really want to learn this perk? Yeah, sure. It's the only good one out of those. Hey. Let me just go back in there a sec. So that's me. How do I get rid of this? Let's get rid of this info. So this is me. Level progress, current level, perk points. Combat. Skills. Oh my god, so much stuff. Buffs, hunger. You're hungry. Your stamina is decreased and eventually you will start losing your health. I'm not hungry. Well, I shouldn't be hungry. Should I? Didn't I eat? Okay, maybe I have to eat twice. Do they like me? They're indifferent, I guess. Okay, cool. Sidekicks I can't click. Quest log. Unexpected visit. We finally got some fine spring weather, but still I slept late in the morning because I was out celebrating until late in the evening. It was a bit hard getting out of bed in the morning. I have to go to Father. I promised I'd help him with his work. I started getting some training in sword fighting from a mercenary who turned up in Skalitz recently. Father and Mother mustn't find out. For some reason, they don't want me to learn to defend myself. I got a bit of a cut in yesterday's lesson, though. We're supposed to meet by the alehouse again today. Okay. Ooh. Is this me? This is where I am? Or is that where I'm meeting? Who's that? Oh, this is pretty cool. I like this map. That guy has 3 arms. Oh, there's an actual one. Okay, yeah, it's the quest. Go to sword fighting. Go to your father. So this must be me then. Codex. I am not reading all of that. Okay, let me see what happens if I eat some more cheese. Now I'm not hungry at all. It's not there at all. Okay. Cool. Sit. No, I don't want to sit. Wait, that was where I was sleeping? I was just sleeping on that? On a bench? Sounds awful. Open. Ooh. What is this? Nails for... Sure. Within 1 minute will add 30 health. And dispel hangover effects. Cancels the effects of Lazarus potion. A liquor of exotic fragrance. Drinking it is an experience that can't be forgotten. Yeah, let's take them. Might as well. Might as well take them all. That's cool. You can just open and close the doors. Okay. Thank you for all the food. I have no clue if I'm going to need all this food, but I'm taking it all. Easy. You don't have a lockpick. Well, that's not good. Taking all the food. Am I going to be able to... Are these all the same? They're all the same thing, aren't they? Okay, let's leave. I'm stocked up on food. Now let's go outside. Ah, what a beautiful day. The compass will tell you where to go in the quest you are pursuing. Just head for the objective waypoint. Hi.
Henry, what do you need, son? God be
Oh, I can use the up and down for that. Okay. Eat from pot. Drop in pot. Mmm, lovely. Okay. The yellow bar is my stamina, and when it goes blue, that's because I'm using it. Okay, let's go up here. I discovered grindstone.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Oh. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make them what you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount. So the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you, and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and your deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment. But other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and haggling. In special cases, you can try any other skill, e.g. horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. Yikes. Okay. Hi, Bug. How you doing? The different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned but a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well, or if you are skilled at reading people. Learned the perk Empathetic. It's not just about the stats though. The outcome is influenced by other factors, e.g. your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade. Or, if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. The level of your reputation with your counterpart. 27. You're home? You got a car wash on the way back. Nice. The bird poo is no more. Well, that's good. Okay. Let's go for this one.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
He steps in. Excellent.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Cool. Okay. Let's go to the map quickly. So, pick up the crossguard. Well, that makes the that makes more sense to do first, right? Because it's literally right here. Hi. Can I go in?
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Well, at least I know.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Cool.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Ooh. Cool. Okay. Okay, so now we need to go down into the village. We're the only ones who live this close to the castle. No wonder they know me. Look, we're the only ones on the inside of this fence. Well, and the horses, I guess. Villager. Can I go in here? No. Right, horses. It's a bit smelly there. Okay. Oh, hi.
God be with you.
Okay, let me just check the map again. What's C? C is kind of like the debt. Okay, so we want to go to C first. So that's why we get the money to get the charcoal. So this guy.
Now I see you, I hope it will
Tobias Fafar.
Are you here to buy?
Indeed,
Charcoal
I am.
burner Havel. Okay, we don't want to talk to him yet because we don't have the money. This is the guy we need.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
What?
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
What the?
Look, I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off.
Oh my god.
Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had
Success!
anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you.
I lost wait, I gained reputation and I lost reputation at the same time. Trying to get the axe and hammer and nails back another way. Okay. I didn't mean to punch the door, sorry. Clicked the wrong button. Trespassing? If you go where you're not supposed to, people will first warn you before calling a guard. But in guarded places, they will arrest you immediately. Can I crouch? How do I crouch? I don't know whether I can crouch. This place is a mess. Okay, let me see. Controls. Is there a crouch button? C. Okay. Well, I don't know why I didn't try C, to be honest. There shouldn't be anyone in here because his family ran away. Oh man. I can eat from his food. Crouching looks a bit janky. I don't know what...
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Get a lockpick from Fritz.
Fritz might have one.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with the arm. Like, what? Why does it do that? Strange. Okay. So, we need Fritz. I don't know who or where Fritz is, but we need him. Who are you? Are you Fritz? No, you're a villager.
Henry.
You know my name, though. Fritz? Shop guard. Hi.
God be with you, Henry.
Trader.
Look
Wait.
out.
Can I sell you all this fruit I've got? Or food,
God
not just
bless.
fruit.
What can I help you with?
Can I sell you stuff?
God be with you.
I can. Because who really needs all this food? I'll keep... Who wants to eat beetroots anyway? Like, no. How much money do I have? I'm currently getting 1.7 whatever it is. No, never mind. Now I'm getting 7.4. I'm going to keep the apple and the bread and the cheese. Just so I've got some food. And I've got loads of these. There we go. 12.2. That's... I have no clue if that's good or not. How do I... close the deal? Thank you. How much is charcoal? Catchpole? No, I don't want to steal food. I don't want to steal the wine. Who are you? You're a villager. Where'd the... Are you the charcoal guy? Ah, the charcoal guy. How much is charcoal? Charcoal is... How do you tell how much something is? Ah, it's because I had something over the way. Oh. Well, I have it. How much am I meant to be buying? How do I... buy charcoal for father? I don't know how much I need. How do I know how much to get? Yeah, let's go find Fritz anyway.
Hey, Pip.
Combat
You
master.
want to learn something?
Not right now.
I don't think so.
Play dice. Interesting. Taylor. Fritz? No. What do you got?
Good health to you.
She sells a lot of fruit and veg. Makes sense.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Here's your change. Thanks. Pleasure as always.
Does my map show where Fritz is? Ah, it says 0 of 10, so maybe I need 10? I think that's what that means. I need 10. Okay, that's fine. We can actually technically afford that because that's only 5. And we have 12. You have a weird name. Fritz? I don't think Fritz is back here. Has anyone seen Fritz? I'm gonna check the over here for Fritz. Oh.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
That's Matthew.
Deutsch is spouting shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Are one of you threats?
Has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief.
That name is just too hard to say.
King. And if he heard you
Wenceslas.
talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew.
That's Fritz.
For hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him?
Difference to this.
Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Do I even get a choice? Oh, okay, I do.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Go with your friends to Deutsch's house. Okay. I wonder if you can kick a chicken in this game. Come back. Oh, nearly walked into a guard. Yeah. Okay.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the
There's somebody literally shouting at us.
Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
They're right there.
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Clearly. Use. Oh no, that's the poo.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
He did
Thank
do
you
that
for
too.
telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Okay, we got her away. Easy as that. Bye. She's gone. Ew, that is disgusting.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
I don't think there's anything clean about
Nearly
this.
as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards!
Uh-oh.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
So that's his son.
I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbizek?
So that's how you say that. Zbizek.
Deutsche? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
What a throw.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
So we're gonna have to fight? Okay. Unarmed. Oh my god, there's so much text. Unarmed combat. Hook. Strong, slower hand strike to the head. Jab. Direct hand blow to the face. Kick. Kicks opponent away. Lock on opponent. Switch to next opponent. Okay. Unlock. Okay. Block, raises and holds hands in defense. Right. This indicator shows roughly how much health your opponent has left. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack and react. When the end is near, he may either try to flee or surrender. Your wounds. Icons that notify where you're wounded and you're bleeding. My foot. This is an example. Stamina. If an opponent's strike hits your armor or you block it, it will cost you stamina. When your stamina is completely depleted, you won't be able to defend yourself and will be wounded. Attacking will also deplete your stamina, especially when wielding a heavy weapon. Health. If you cover yourself badly and your armor is weak, strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding, and bleeding will lead to death. The more your health is depleted, the lower your maximum stamina.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, this is kind of interesting. Ow. You sitting down? You out?
Stop right now! Catch Paul is on his way.
Take that!
Catch Paul! Run! I think that went quite well, right? I can tackle him. That's funny. Where are we going? Where's the? Oh, they are here. A fast travel point. Okay. Did we get away yet? What are you hiring about?
God be with you, Henry.
What about the rest of them? There's a cow! How far are we going? Oh, I kind of want to tackle him. That'd be funny. I can't. It won't actually let me do it. It's grayed out, but that would be funny. Run from the catch pole with your friends. Done. Nice. Meet the lads at Canesius. Okay. Has anyone got names around there? No, you're all villagers. Haha. I washed myself as much as I could in a trough. I'm assuming that's good for me, right? Because otherwise I would have smelt bad. Because Okay.
Thank you. And come by.
I didn't buy anything. Why are you saying thank you? Okay. Wash myself again, because I can. Matthew. Matthias. Well, that's not going to get confusing. Matthias and Matthew.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Who are you?
Never heard of you.
That's what I said. That's funny. Okay. Oh my god, what the? Wait, are you telling me it's as simple as that? Wait, how do I... No, I'm... I need help. I need help. Okay, lockpicking. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory. Although, it's better to have one or two spares, since they get worn with use and in the worst case can break. You start the actual lockpicking process by holding E on the lock. you will see a diagram of the lock mechanism in which you have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. Then you have to use the lockpick, D, to turn the whole lock mechanism. At the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism, because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. How close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. If you try to turn the mechanism without having the lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick or even break it. Any damage to the lockpick will produce a noise, which can draw unwanted attention, and breaking it will cause an even louder snap. Okay. Okay. Okay, that seems a little bit hard, to be honest. If you must steal, make sure no one sees you, and you need to be careful when selling stolen goods. Try going to a trader as far away as possible from the scene of the theft, or find someone who deals with stolen goods as a matter of course. Offense. Okay, so find a trader that is far away. This guy.
Good health to you, Henry.
He's far away, right?
Good health to you.
Where did I get a torch from? Oh no, this is him. Does he buy this? I mean, I'm not really selling them for much, am I? Should we try haggling? See what this is.
You want to get me in trouble? Don't try selling me stolen goods.
Yeah, they're not stolen. They're my goods. Okay. The question is there a fence anywhere? I mean, there's plenty of fences here. The wrong kind of fence.
Rooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Do you want to buy stolen goods? I mean, you buy and sell this kind of stuff, to be fair.
Do you want to get me in trouble? Don't try selling me stolen goods.
How does everyone know I stole these? Okay, you know where you can normally find fences? Taverns, right?
Here, just as you
It's
ordered.
Bianca. We need to talk to her last, though, so that the... God, I can't see. It's too dark in here. Are you a fence? No, you're the charcoal burner. And I don't know who you are, Tobias. I'm trespass. I don't want to trespass. Sorry. Just want to find somebody who I can sell stuff to. Nope, that's a lockpick. That's also a lockpick. you want to buy stuff?
God save Henry.
Oh, I should probably stay away from this house. I'm in a private area? Private for who? I'm so confused. What does that mean? I guess it probably means somebody's house. You know, I actually don't need to sell this stuff because I actually have enough money anyway. But the game... Stuck in a bush. The game is telling me that I should be selling it. But I just don't know who I'm going to sell it to. Because I guess normally you wouldn't have sold all that food I got. Can I put myself in here? That would be funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and talk to the lads, see if they have any wisdom. Not that I'm expecting much wisdom from these guys.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
Wait, what?
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
I feel like we should have had this conversation already.
Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
What was that?
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Wait. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat.
He's literally
I'm
out
trying
here
to
already.
show you.
He's literally right there.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole? Just try it, you old drunk. Fucking hell!
Ah! Wasn't me! I didn't do it! Ow.
You'll get what for.
Oh, I just realised what that star is for. Ow. Ow. Hey. That's where that's the body part that you're aiming at. Is the...
Enough! I give up. Take what you want.
His body
Not
is
much,
see-through.
but it's all I have. You understand?
I got his keys. I'm taking that out. Thank you very much. But now I have the key. Do I? I need to lockpick, surely, right? That's what that lock. That's what the key was for. Is for opening this chest. I already took the stuff from here. Okay, technically it's not stolen now, right? Because no, it's not stolen. It's not stolen. Yeah. I have a head injury apparently. Can I use the bandage? How do I use the bandage? I haven't looked for... Okay, no, I can't use the bandage apparently. Okay, let's go to the charcoal guy. Oh, the axe is actually worth something. So, I would get 5.2, which is just enough. Can I haggle?
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Is that a yes? Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay or get W and S and confirm with E. The trader will then respond to your offer. If the answer is a refusal, he or she will make a counteroffer and wait for your response. If the slider can't be moved in one direction or the other, it means either you or the trader doesn't have enough money. Dragging out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience, and eventually they will drop the haggling completely. You can see how close you're getting to that point from the trader icon below the bar. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is to dropping the haggling. Every unsuccessful bout of haggling lowers your reputation with the trader. Okay, so I want... Wait, this is me selling, right? So I want more, so the low I want lower. We want 6.
What about this?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
Alright.
Satisfied?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Sure, we'll do that.
I'll go for that.
We'll go for that. There you go. Got half a gold more. Look at me go haggling. Okay, now we need to buy the charcoal. Hey, look, he's got Ganesha's stuff. That's funny. Okay, so we need to add 10 to the basket. So that is costing us 5 gold. So we can haggle again, though, right? I want to pay
less.
less.
About the price.
Naturally.
I like this guy. So, no, I want to pay less. We want to pay 4.2.
Since it's you.
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
How far did that sounds bad. Actually, that wasn't so bad. Okay, let's go 4.5.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Cool. Nice, I like it. That went well. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. So, we've got sword fighting lesson. No, we'll do that later. Buy ale. Okay, buy the ale and then get to the house. Hi, Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
Oh no, I've got
You too,
stuff on my
handsome.
face.
What brings you here?
You do, obviously.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
A pitcher.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Nice. Do we have to pay for that too?
You are.
Thanks.
It's on me today.
Whoa.
You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
Oh, it only cost us
You'll have something to look forward to this
0.2,
evening.
so it's fine.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really?
Pardon? What?
You're an angel.
I don't know what that is.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Right. Oh, it's... The game saves automatically at important moments during quests and when you sleep in your own bed. To save it, immediately drink save you. Snap. Oh, okay. Hey, who closed this door? Alright, let's get back to Father before this ale becomes warm.
God be with you.
I'm enjoying this. This is fun. Oh, wait. I just realized I got blood on my face still. Can I wash somewhere? Aha. I don't know whether this will get blood off my face or not, but hopefully it will. No, it doesn't. Oh well. We did our best. Hello. Ah, yeah, let's do this.
What are you actually doing, Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sasau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Yes. Not yet. I've got to go to a sword fight. I don't want to done that.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today.
What?
Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzig?
Huh?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
What don't I have? I'm so confused. What don't I have? Oh, I have to go to... I have to do the sword fighting lesson? Oh, thought I could do that later. Should have done that before grabbing the ale. But does the ale, like... Where even is the ale? Oh, it's quest line. Okay, it doesn't... Yeah, it looks like it's fine. It doesn't look like it like actually warms up. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, let's go have a sword fighting lesson then, shall we?
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
You just gonna lie on the ground? Where are we going? The sheepfold. I'm assuming that's this here. Beat you to it. I mean, there's sheep up here, so I assume this is a sheepfold. You can chase the sheep. Combat. Oh, pretty blue flowers. He's a bit slow, isn't he, this guy? Nah, to you too. Ah! The sheep was on top of the other one. You ready?
So, can we get started?
Of course.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
I haven't. I wasn't playing for that.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Fine. Fine. Good. Once again. Good. Once again. Not bad. Again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
I'm assuming that's... Yeah.
Good. Once again. Fine.
Got him.
All right. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
You train combos go into a combat. Start a new strike as soon as the previous one ends. You can change the attack zone or strike repeatedly. Try pressing or at the very moment the previous strike lands. The window of opportunity is between the strike.
Very good. Not bad. Again.
I'm running out of stamina.
Not bad. Again.
Got it. Okay.
All right. That's enough.
What about blocking?
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
You didn't tell me how to block or anything.
The main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
I believe you. Okay. Bye. I like how when you're getting close to the end of your stamina, everything goes like grey.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I did last time I was...
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
That's the sword from the
I know.
thumbnail I use.
Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really?
What was it?
I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly wiped
No proof.
house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and
So his
nobody
name isn't actually
before
Deutsch.
king.
That's just because he's German, right?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
I mean, I went into speech no strength for that very reason.
Furnace is ready. Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Do I? I've not done this before. I don't know whether I actually have to do anything, to be honest. I think it might just be a cutscene thing.
Do it.
Don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me.
Good. Once more.
Shouldn't I be wearing
That's it.
gloves?
Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
We're making swords.
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
You went through his top. It needs more than
magnificent
wood, right? You need to
Indeed
wrap
it
the
is.
handle, right?
The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa.
Wait, I have
They're
Teresa's
ready.
nails.
Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
I already got them, to be honest. I already. Right, I already got them? Yeah, nails for Teresa.
Bring those nails.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Oh, he's put the he's put the grip on. Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
The stick is getting very low.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Nope.
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Me. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
What's going on?
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh dear. This doesn't look good. Can you teach me how to use a sword now? Please? We might need it. That's a lot of people. Man, those people are not moving quick enough for those arrows.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk.
I already grabbed everything.
Fast. Hurry.
What about you?
He's got his own sword.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Everyone seems to owe this guy something. Right, just stop going to the house. We've already got everything from there. Wow, that was useless. Okay, fine. We didn't take everything from the chest, I guess. Oh dear.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me. Are you mad? You can't go back!
What is that?
Get through the gates!
I know it's what we got from the chest, but what was it? Nice. She's looking tough. Oh, that was close. What a... That guy's just watching. He is very good. You don't need our help. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
We've still got the sword. I hope he doesn't mind that I've got his sword. Okay. Oh. Ride to Thalberg, get a horse. I feel like that's the wrong way around. We need to get a horse and then run to Thalberg, right? Ride to Thalberg. I need a horse first. There's a horse there. How do I use the sword? How do I equip this? It is equipped. How do I get it out though? You can pull your horse by X. Oh, I don't want to pull my horse. I want to. Oh my god. How do I get my sword out? I don't know how to get my sword out. No one's told me how to get my sword out. How do I draw my sword? How do you draw? Okay, you know what? Settings, controls. How do you draw a sword? Combat. 1. Okay. Okay, we can do that. I know how to do that. We shall save Teresa. Because, you know what? I have a feeling that, what was the other girl's name? Can't remember her name now. Oh no, not that way, this way. What was her name? Bianca. I'm pretty sure she's probably dead. Got the sword out.
picsába mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
How do I block? There we go. It works out. I think I'm gonna die again. Okay, that doesn't work. How do I save Teresa? How to save Teresa. If it was 1-on-1, I could probably do it, but 3-on-1, when I don't actually know how the combat works properly yet, it's a little bit hard. I wonder if can I do a manual save here? Okay, because then at least I'm a bit closer. Wait, did I just drink some of that? I don't know.
Picsába mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
I don't know how to do this.
Elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
Okay. It's telling me to run and save my skin. I'm sorry, Teresa, but I don't think I can save you. I'm not good enough at this. Oh, saving made me drink one of those savior things. Run! How do I get on a horse? That is not how you get on a horse. How do I get on a horse? How do I get on a horse? Ah! Run! I'm gonna die again. How do I get on a horse? How do you... The game is not clear enough. It doesn't tell you how to get on the horse. Okay, wait. Let me just go into the controls again. How do you get onto a horse? B? No, that's inventory of the horse. I don't know how to get onto the horse.
You'll burn in hell, you animals!
Picsába mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a
Run!
fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy
Oh my god.
megjelentél itt,
Stop
te
falling over. How do I get onto the horse? Like, I don't get it. How would you get on? It doesn't tell you how to get onto the horse. Oh, man. My game is... Why is my game so dark? What's going on? Why is it so dark? Who turned out the lights? Why is it so dark?
Most már elég lenne ebben disznó.
Picsába mi ez?
Okay, is there a button? Is there a button? Mount X. Okay, well, it could have told me that before. You can call your horse anytime by whistling X and then mount it. Movement was caps lock. Walk gives your horse more chance to recover. W push shift canter ideally combines a faster pace with horse's endurance. Shift gallop. Follow path. Shift your horse is smarter than some people. Can you jump? Nope, you cannot. Well, I'm dead. My horse is stuck. Run! It'd be nice if my, how do I sheath my sword?
Hát hol az a személy? Yeah!
Okay. We're out of here. How do I... Okay, how do we sheath my sword? And also, can I have it so it's not so dark anymore? I don't know how to sheath my sword. So good. We're out of there. I'm hoping I saved Teresa, but I'm not sure. Oh, great. Ow!
Yeah.
Why is this one gone so dark again? Bleeding. You're bleeding, and you don't yet know how to bandage wounds. You need to find help.
Left. Talmud is to the left, along the stream.
Does my horse have stamina? Oh yes, I see.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Is this guy an enemy?
Run for it.
No, he's a... Oh my god! Did not realize there were people right behind me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they are literally right behind me. My horse is gonna need to... My horse is running out of stamina.
Flee!
Ow! I got hit again.
Flee to Talmberg.
Oh my god, they're still right behind me. Are we nearly there yet? I see it. I did it.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Who are they aiming at? Me or them? Good then.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ouch.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone.
Good.
It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Dogs.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Okay, so one thing I've learned from this, we need to learn how to bandage. The first aid thing that is needed. Okay, is my game's still really dark. Now I don't know whether that's some sort of graphic setting that's gone weird. I might have to close the game and reopen it. How do I... Ah, you've discovered your bed. Where?
What about the miller? Has he paid his debt?
Not entirely, sir.
Where's my bed?
He brought just over half yesterday.
I'm in a private area.
That's not what we agreed. When you've got a moment,
Hi.
go and see.
Where's my bed?
I'll do that.
I'll knock the dust out of his apron. The scoundrel.
Hey, who's there?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
Sorry. This is not my room. Where's my bed? I wanted to save. Yeah, let me just save and quit, and then we will reopen the game, and hopefully the lighting will be sorted. Because I'm not sure why it's so dark. I died too many times, apparently. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so what do we need to do? Talk to Sir Robot. And explore plays. Oh my god. I did not realize this map was so big. Wow, okay. A huge map.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great...
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you?
A bear?
Master.
I
Here
actually...
you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Must eat.
You're that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
Well, I can just take all this food. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, I was like, who are you? Food. Okay, let's eat this. And then we'll eat the... There we go. Whoa, excuse me. Can you not do that?
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
How ill-mannered.
Are you talking to me? Thanks for the cheese. But this is the food I actually take. Hey, Henry, keep your eyes open, okay? We're not that tired. Okay. Can I talk to you? No, I want to talk to her.
Good evening.
Hello.
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you.
I'm not asking you a question.
Take care.
Oh my god, I can't see. Stop doing that, Henry. It's still like daylight. Okay, so... Oh wait, it's this building here, right?
I hear you came from Scouts today.
Oh no. Henry, stay awake for a while. A couple more minutes. If you're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease tiredness. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed, which you'll recognize from the icon on the compass. Your bed. Sit on it, E. Start E. Whoa, I was reading that! Oh, don't fall asleep standing up, please. Sleep. Okay. Why is 12 there? Okay, let's sleep for 10 hours. Yes, let's do that.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
I didn't take my shoes off. Whoops.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
Yes.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Okay.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you,
What, wine? No, I don't think so.
but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
What
God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
She just poisoned me?
I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Am I invisible now?
You might be right, my lady.
I think I'm invisible.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Oh, I'm timed for this.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed
I am
me
actually
to
invisible.
Father, who sent
Nice.
me to collect it from
Oh no,
him.
wait, I'm over here.
Only Kunish
To
had
the
no
right.
intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for...
How do I know that? I didn't know that a second ago. Now we know, apparently.
Cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then
Oh, I need to be higher than her. Okay, I understand. I need to be higher. So the only ones I can do are the first two.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle.
I understand that. I still understand how this game works.
She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. And never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him, cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy.
This would be a lot more
May the Lord have mercy on
nice
their
if I could
souls.
see myself.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a
What?
scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench.
Well, you can't call her that.
She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded.
Did I?
Even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a
Apparently I
horse
succeeded.
and rode it.
Like a valiant knight.
I didn't
Never forget the horror.
kill them or anything. But the game now thinks I did.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God
Look,
alone
there's the
knows
sword
why he
in
lets such
corner.
things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
Wait.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
Where is this leading?
You're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
You bought all this food and I didn't even eat any of it.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Okay. Yeah, take your shoes off this time. Nope, okay, guess not. Nightmare.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! We can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
How am I going to help you? You're dead.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
He didn't mention my shoes. Good. He didn't notice. I wonder if I could have taken my shoes off before doing that. Oops, I did not mean to punch. How do I light that? If you need a light at night, use a torch by holding I. No? Holding 1, sorry. Oh. That's pretty cool. Where are we going?
I didn't think of that.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight.
Okay. Lovely weather. Oh, we're back up there again. Okay.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Good luck to you.
Okay.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly
Hey,
pick the best
the good
time for
guys.
an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have
I don't
stood a
trust
chance
him.
against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
Oh dear, no, please don't do that.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Yes. I know you weren't talking to me, but yes. What the? Oh, there's some
Henry,
stuff.
I need to have a word with you.
Sure thing, bud.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
Okay. Where am I going? I can't see over these battlements. What? It's too dark. Can't see anything out there. There's a light there. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to see anything or not.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch.
I was
eh?
looking. I wasn't.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
If you have to wait for something, you can skip time. Press T and set how long you want to wait. Watch out though, tiredness and hunger can grow even during skip time. I'll just wait a couple of hours. Oh, I can see again now. How long have I got to wait for? Wait another couple of hours. Are we under attack? What's happening?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
There's no mounts on the outer page. I made it! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Not again!
We'll come ahead and put scallops.
Do you want me to run on again?
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
What? Okay. I think that means move on. I think we're okay. I'm assuming that was Sigmundson, or whatever his name is.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
He noticed me. He knows I'm there. He knows. Bury your loved ones in Skelligs. Talk to Sir Robert. Get a horse. I feel like the objectives are in the wrong order. Okay, we don't need this anymore because it's not nighttime anymore. Okay, so we want to speak to Sir Robert. Where am I? Can I climb this? I'm stuck. How do I get out of here? Wait, what? This isn't helpful. Can I climb this? Okay, I can. It's all good. Okay, let me check the journal here. Run. No, I don't want to run. That's not what we want anymore. Really? It still wants me to run? The threat of the attack is gone. Yeah, okay, I can go back now, can't I? Yes. Only how can I do it, my lord? Yeah, but he said only until the problems are gone, and they've gone now, surely. Okay, let me check the map, though. Oh my god, let me zoom back in. Talk to Sir Robert. Why can't I talk to you?
Good morning.
Sigismund's visit this morning was pretty alarming, wasn't it?
And no mistake, that army of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine speaker, or they'd have squashed us like bugs.
That's true.
Take care.
Take care. Okay. What's this? Combat arena. Is he gonna teach me how to fight better?
God be with you.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas. Wealthy aristocrats who
Still a
took against
ridiculous
our
name.
king for reasons of their own.
I don't
There's
know whether
no
they're
doubt
real.
Sigismund had
People,
his
these
fingers
people?
in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I think he actually is a real person. Because there's that poem about Good King Wenceslas, right? Is that the same one? Not poem, but like song. Christmas song. It sounds like he was actually a real person. Huh, interesting.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all.
Oh.
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Oh.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
King Wenceslas is it's such a mouthful.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad.
Fail.
But I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Wait, what? Really? That's it? How do I train? I want to train. Sorry. Okay, I need to eat some food. How do I know when food goes off again? Condition 81. Okay, which is the lowest? This bread is the lowest, so we want to eat this. Okay, so what do we need to do? How do we do this now? We're still on our main quest run. Threat of attack is gone, and I have to get back to Skalitz. It's my duty to bury my parents. Only how can I do it? My lord forbids me to leave. I should take my horse. Skalitz is a long way from here. But I'm not allowed to leave. I could jump. Stable master. Can I take one of these horses? How do I know which one's mine? Can I take any of them? Dear vicious horse. Mountain Steel. This is my horse. Mountain Steel. Mountain Steel. Yeah, this is my horse. Beep, 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 beep. How do I get out of here, though? Sorry, did not mean to bash into you. Oh. Would somebody mind opening the gate for me, please? How do I get off the horse? Okay, X again. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind opening the gate?
What do you need?
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
I don't have much money.
Not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out, quickly.
A likely story.
Damn it.
Better clear off before I lose my temper.
Oh my god, he beats me on everything.
Look, I have to get out of here to bury my parents. I'd reward anyone who'd help me.
I have quite a lot of money. That's as much as I have. Is that 15 yellow because that's the amount that I need to be able to pay?
What do you say to this?
You're a right pinch purse.
Okay, I'm gonna...
What could a ragamuffin like you give me? Clear off before I give you a whipping.
I'm gonna say...
Never mind.
God be with you.
How else to get out? Can I just jump the wall?
And we have two.
Is there a
Jesus
sequel?
Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted?
Yes.
Damn bandits. May they burn in hell.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Try Votavar. He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful. But he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary. God bless.
You okay down there? Your arms are in the ground. How big's the fall if I was to jump off the edge? I don't think it's that bad. I don't know whether I can do that though. Doesn't look like I can. No, doesn't it? That did not hurt. Come on. How do I do this then? What if I were to jump off here? Oh.
Fuck, that fool from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat. Raise the alarm. He's trying to escape.
Oh no. Okay. If I have a look at the map, where's the best way for me to go? Up to the left. Okay. We did it. Well, I need my horse though. I'm not going to make it on foot, am I? Now that I'm far enough away, will my horse come to me? Where is my horse trapped? Well, looks like we're going on foot for a bit. We'll have to steal a horse at a later point. Wonder if there's any horses over at these houses. Hi, have you guys got any horses? What, anything?
Hey, who's there?
No one? Watch myself. What does that mean? Hi, Doggo. dog. Oh, look at him.
What?
Doing what?
What's up? Do you need some help?
Yes, please. Training. What? Some people can teach you. For some lessons, you will have to know something already, though. There might be more than one trainer for each skill. There are always 4 lessons. What? Lock
I
picking.
hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
That. Okay.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
How much? 60.
Maybe another time.
I thought I had lots of money. Okay. We'll be on our way again, I guess. We need to get down to that. That's the road back to our home. That did not hurt. Come on. I need to me. No. Question is, can we get through this bush? Just about. Oh, careful. Carefully does it. Carefully does it. Okay. Now, does anyone have a horse around here? Is there anyone even here? I think I see people over there. Yeah, there's people over there. I don't see any horses, though. I've discovered camp.
Jesus Christ be praised. Good luck to you.
Yeah. What, blacksmith? Objective failed. Get a horse. What? Am I dead?
It's like they've already gone.
What is going on? Well, there's a horse. There was a horse. Lovely. So because I didn't have a horse, did that mean it took me too long to get here? Is that the problem here? Have I actually lost? I completed it. I'm guessing it took me too long to get back, and now it's worse. That if I had a horse, I would have got here quicker, and it wouldn't have been as bad, or something like that. However, it did just save, so we are gonna end it here for today's stream. It's been an interesting start to the game. I'm not sure whether I could have got my horse out, or if I could have stolen the horse down in the little village area. I'm not sure. I probably should have waited till nighttime maybe to do it, and I could have got away with it a bit easier. Not sure. There's probably lots of different ways you can play this game, which is one of the cool things about it. But anyway, I have enjoyed this game so far, and I am looking forward to playing it some more. So we will continue this playthrough tomorrow at 8 PM UK time, where we will go and hopefully find our parents, but I'm not hopeful now that I've not got a horse to get here, and it's taking me longer. It's interesting. It's interesting that those little things make a difference to the story. I like it. But anyway, that is where we're going to end it for today. So I've had fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Thank you all for being here, and I shall see you all in another stream. So thank you again, and goodbye.